Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world away, and today I'm going to be doing stages 45 to 50 of the Deagostini Collectibles release of Build the International Space Station. And just as a reminder to you, this is how it's looking at the moment. And as I said, pretty much mostly metal, so very heavy. Now, unfortunately, this isn't available anymore, so I don't think you're going to be able to get it again, but I'm hoping you're enjoying the build as much as I am enjoying building it. Now, a couple of things before we jump into it. As I said, I'm doing stages 45 to 50. This is now the time where it's chucking it down a rain outside. It's really cold, which can only mean one thing: Christmas is on the way. So there is going to be a Christmas quiz this year, and that's going to be the Thursday before Christmas. As you see, I've put a promotional card up here, and I've got a video ready lined up for that. The Christmas quiz normally goes on for 2 hours. There will be prizes for winners for that. It's going to be multiple guests as well. Looking forward to that. But it's become a tradition now. I think this is the 4th one we've done now, so looking forward to that. I'm going to jump straight into a space station today. I've got my NASA shirt on, so without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, so stage 45 first. Now, if there isn't much to do in the stages, I will be bundling them up. But this is the magazine, looking like this. And in this one, we're just going to be adding this wire here to the sail that we've been doing here. And then, by the look of it, we're adding an end to this, just like this here. And then we're adding some parts to the base that we've been working on here, looking like that. So let's see what we're actually doing. I'll do this one on its own. Now, I've brought over both sails that we've created in this build so far, and I'm having to have a look at them because I can't remember what the last one we built was, but they are looking exactly the same. So I'm guessing, I don't know. I'm guessing it doesn't matter which one I use. And here is stage 45. Aha! As a matter of fact, that's just answered the question on the instructions. It wants us to work on both at the same time. So I've got this wire here to put in first. That's just going to be going into the holes on each side here. Like that. And do the same on the other side over here. So I just want to flip these over now. And then I just want to take one of these sails. I keep calling them sails. I don't know if they're called that. I just like the name of it. This is just going to be slotting into the indent of this section just there. I have zoomed up the top camera just a bit so you can see how that's sitting in there. What I need now is what we created in the last pack, this section here. I'm going to be turning this over and putting this into place just into this section here. So that slips in just like that. Okay. So once we've got that on there, what I need to do is grab some of these MS9 screws, turn it over. I'm going to be securing them in from this side here. Now it says we need to use 2 MS9 bolts and 2 MS4 bolts, but it doesn't really give us any idea about what's going where. So I'm just taking these screws out again because they are slightly different. It's hard to tell which goes where. Now on this side, towards the shorter edge, are MS9 screws. They're long ones. On this edge, towards the longer section, these are MS4 screws. These are, as you can see, a lot shorter. They're just going to go in there. Perfect. So once that's in place, I've got this structure here to put in, which is just going to be pushing into the lugs on each side. Again, I believe this probably has a way round that it goes. And because the semicircles on this are all facing this way, I'm guessing it goes this way round. So just get all these in. And when that's in, it should look like that. I can just put that to one side and bring over now the base that we are working on. Okay, the last part of this pack is we just need to take these 2 brackets here, and we also need some big ass screws, AS8s. I'm looking for the one with the shaft section in it, that's going to be going into the middle here. Get that in. And then this one, looking like that, is going to be going on this side just here. Just checking that. Yep, that looks good. And they're held in with those AS8 screws. So I'll put one in there, and I just need two for this side over here. Excellent. And that's all there is to do in that stage. So in stage 46, I'm probably going to bundle this together with another pack because this is the magazine. What we've got here is we've got some outsides for the base, and we've just got this one little piece here. So we're putting these around the outside, and then just like last time, I'm just putting this over the top of this section here. So not much to do in that one. Let me just see what we're doing in 47. This is 47 here. Here's the magazine. And we've got another sail here. We're going to be making another one of these sails. So let's bundle that up with issue 48, because I'm guessing we're going to be putting the other side on. Let's have a look. 3 stages together, I think. Yep, and there's the other side there, which is going into place just like that. So let's do these 3 stages. Now, while I've been looking through the stages, it might be worth noting that, look, they've gave us a screw box here. A bit late in the build. I mean, we're up to issue 26 now. We have got some spare screws, but now they believe that we do need a pillbox to actually put these in. But it's a nice little free gift there. So let's just open these parts first. And these are going to be going on the edges just here. And they are just pushing. So one this side, one at the front, and then one just in here. Perfect. See how quick that was? Excellent. Put that to one side. Bring over the sail that we were working on here. Turn this way around. And basically this is going to be going on top of this section, just like that, and push that down into place there. And that's the end of that stage. Again, I can just put that to one side and open stage 47 here, where I've got another solar sail. Now this sail is metal. You really don't want to get any folds in this, otherwise you're going to have a bad time. But basically, you've seen me do this before. I'm going to put that section just on there like that. And then I'm going to be putting the top over. As a matter of fact, it's probably best to put the top on first, so I can make sure it fits into there, and then put this side on here. That's going to make a lot more sense. And I'm holding that together with these MS4 screws. Now, just like last time, I've got this little detail here, which is going into the holes I've got either side. One, push that one down. 2, and then just put that to one side as I move on to stage 48, which, as you can see, is the other sail. And I'm just mirroring what I've done there, so that's going to go on that side there. Put this bracket in, and then MS4 screws to secure that in. Then all that's left to do is just take this metal rod, and that's going to be going into this section there. We don't actually screw that in at this time, but that's all there is to do in those 3 stages. Which means I do have 2 stages left here. This is stage 49. I'm probably going to be bundling these up as well. So here's the magazine. As you can see, we're going to be continuing on that solar sail. So it's looking like that. I believe that completes that sail then, which leads to stage 50. This is the final stage of that pack. And we've got a base piece here, and it looks like we're creating another base for a sow here. So we're going to be finding out which one we're actually working on, because they're all starting to look alike now. And we're going to be putting these into place just like that with the extra bit of the base. So that's how that's going to be looking. So let's open stage 49 up. And I want to put this end here, this way round into there. So the open end is on this side. That's going to go together with an MS4 screw, just through this end here. Then I'm going to be bringing this round to this side, putting them together, and once again just putting these sails, just move this out of the way, on the top. Take some wiggling to get this in here. So one in that side. I will get my fingerprints off of this afterwards. And one in that side. Once again, I'm just going to be putting these ends on here and here, held in with MS4 screws. Take one of these big MB7 screws, and this is going to be going down the shaft on this side to hold this rod into place. So screw that all the way in. And that's all there is to do in that stage. And then finally, I'm just going to bring over the parts now for stage 50. Just want to identify which sail I'm actually using, because as you can see, the ends are different on this one to that one there. So this one's numbers 47 to 49, but it's this one I want first, which is 3A. Bring over what we worked on last time. This one is just going to be dropping in there like that. I then have this top to put over, which goes on here like this. Just make sure that's all locked into place. There you go. And that's held in with loads of MS4 screws. Not 8, it's actually 6 which are going in. So it's 2 at the back. It's these 2 here, and then it's these 2 front here on the front. That's the last screw going in there. And as you can see, I bring this up here, how big this actually is. Looking like that. Now these obviously turn around as well, just as you need them. That looks good. Very good. All that's left to do then is just bring over the stand that we've been working on. I'm going to be adding another piece to that now. So this is just going to go into here like this, just pushing over the edges here. Push that into place. 1 and 2. And these are going to be taking the AS8 screws, which look like this. Get these into these positions here. And then finally, we do need to reinforce these. So we have got some nuts and bolts here, which go in opposite ways. So basically, we've got one bolt going through this side with the nut going from the other side. And then we just do the reverse over here. And I'm going to do the same on the other wall. So let me get these in. I'll show you what that looks like. That's the last one going in there. So that's how that looks. And that is all there is to do in that stage. So basically we've done this base. We've created another solar sail. And as you saw, we now have this massive sail completed as well. Now, of course, I did miss one little thing here. And that is I've got another one of these to go in. So basically, if I just turn this upside down, this is just going to go on this side as well. Again, I'm going to have these semicircles in the same way as the detail behind. So that's just a push in like that. And there you go. That's another 6 stages complete. I am really enjoying this build. As you see, it's coming along. It's going to get to the point soon where I think either this is going to go on a stand somewhere special, or I'm mounting it to the ceiling. No idea how that's going to go, but we'll see later on. Now, I really do hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. If you want to have links for any of these projects I'm doing, just check out this link tree here, and you'll be able to see all of those in one place. Other than that, take care.